Welcome to the Simmons Sporting Goods All Things Hunting Podcast, brought to you by Browning Firearms, the best there is, Realtree Outdoors, Swarovski Optic, Browning Ammo, and Banded Waders. Here's your hosts, Caleb Wallace, Cole Barthel, and Kyle Bearfield.
Wicked Blend from Browning, the ultimate in waterfowl ammunition, featuring the Wicked Wad system. Aerodynamically stabilized for greater downrange energy and extra knockdown power. Loaded with precision bismuth and plated steel shot that delivers high energy retention with consistent tight patterns for cleaner kills and easy retrieves. Wicked Blend from Browning, the best there is.
What? That's how you know this is our podcast, because we have some redneck invention with the shotgun mic pointed straight up in there off the camera.
Kyle is the MacGyver of podcast equipment.
Naughty MacGyver.
The big redneck.
I feel like all you guys
It's not
have to
even
take
funny,
a
Virga.
Uh-huh.
It's not even funny.
I laughed. Welcome to work, Virga.
Are you still eating burger?
Virga's still eating.
No.
Hey, Virga got
Would
up
you
from
like
the
try
nap
the
last
milkshake
night. He
today?
came in, took a nap,
He didn't
got
fellowship
out of
at all.
bed, got a beer and 7 Oreo cookies,
I think he saw
Did you put them in the beer?
in the beer. Yes.
and then went back to bed again.
No, he wanted to party when everybody else was tired. It was 10:30, 11:30.
He took a nap and then woke up.
He had slept through the entire social hour and then woke up ready to roll at like 11:30 last night.
That's what happened just now. I was
Pretty
sleeping over there.
strong fuzz.
And introduce everybody, then we'll go
All
to the
right,
story.
so here we are, the Simmons Sporting Goods All Things Hunting Podcast, kickoff of Turkey 24 from South Texas late at night. I had a great hunt here. Got me, Cole, Kyle, Chris Shadowens from Nation's Best Sports, James Thompson from Realtree, Anthony Virga from wherever Virga's from, and then from New Jersey, and then Michael Pitts from Realtree as well. And we've had a great couple days, good times, a lot of laughter, a lot of smack talk, and a lot of dead turkeys, except for anybody that was hunting with Virga, like Kyle said. I usually open every podcast with this. Kyle tells you he can edit the podcast, and whatever we can edit that out. If you don't want it to be heard on this podcast, don't say it, because Kyle will not edit it out.
I'm pretty much cool with everything.
I am too.
Everybody
I am
knows.
too.
I got no
that
focal.
now,
I'm
so.
good.
A lot of people have said stuff, and they're like, "You can get that out, right?" Kyle's like, "Yeah, I can edit it out." And that'll be that's how the podcast opens, with the part that Kyle said, "Yeah, I can edit that
That's
out."
right.
You want dusting crumbs off that
You
broom
just have to
sweep
pay
out
for
up
the
there?
editing.
Yeah.
How is it looking?
Go to bed. You sleepy, Kyle?
A little thin.
Why are you tired?
So it's 11 o'clock at night after 2 days of turkey hunting.
One epic afternoon of hunting
For everyone at this table except one person.
For some
Three.
of us.
that person.
3 afternoons for some people. 3 days for some people.
Virga.
Virga.
Is this the burger bashing podcast?
Virga.
Is this why I'm here? I'm going to bed.
You promise?
Virga, is this your first turkey hunting trip? Have you done this
It
before?
sounds like it's my first one.
I don't know. He's the only person I know that uses a woodpecker call, so.
So Cole,
hold on. Did they gobble up the woodpecker call?
Maybe once.
Because remember what happened last year in Oklahoma with the woodpecker call? They hated it.
Doritos don't like woodpeckers. Is there woodpeckers in Texas?
no,
Maybe that's why.
you're not in New Jersey anymore.
I bring a peacock
You're not
call
in
with
New
me.
Jersey anymore.
Bring a peacock call with me next
So
time.
Cole, I got to give props to Cole, which is a rare thing for me to do. But Cole called a bird in this afternoon that I killed, and it was bottom of the ninth basically. We were winding it down the last few hours of the trip, and this bird is on fire. And Cole's calling at him. And we're trying to figure out how to get him across a fence to us. It's thick fence row, thick everything. Fence is there. And but we were trying to figure out, well, should we move? Should we do this? And all of a sudden you hear which sounds like a helicopter starting up. And I was like, Cole said, he's about to fly over here. I said, there's no way. And we were looking up pie facing, like what you don't want to do when you're duck hunting. We were pie facing this bird, like in awe that he's there. And he lands, and when he lands, like I'm facing the wrong way. And he lands, and we're still kind of in awe. And he sees me, but he didn't spook too much. And I'm waiting on him to turn his head so I can shoot. And Cole yelled at me like Cole likes to do.
He was not.
And so I'm just sitting there waiting on him to turn. Cole goes, shoot him! And so I did a little swing and boom and busted him. And while we're rolling and talking about Cole yelling Virga, he hit us with the
I
cold.
think it's just like, I'm biting burger. I can take these off and go to sleep. Y'all can talk about me.
Listen,
Virga.
no, it's a real thing.
Let's kick us off. Cole whisper yells at everyone while we're turkey hunting.
Well, it wasn't a whisper yell. It was a real yell.
It's a strict yell. You know it when you hear it from Cole.
Virga said, well, it's belittling.
Oh yeah, I felt small.
100%.
Well, we are in South Texas. Maybe you need a roadrunner call.
I feel very small.
Soft. You're soft.
Like, give us an example, Virga.
So day one, we've been walking a lot. Pitts hears a bird gobble. I know it. Cole said, did you hear a bird gobble? Pitts said, I know 100% I heard a bird gobble.
No, it was actually, he kind of started cussing me first because the calling started and Virga had a good beat going, a good rhythm with a call, and the bird responded. And I said, I heard the turkey gobble, and all of a sudden, Cole turns around, snaps at me, and his eyes get big and blood red, and he goes, are you 100%?
It's true.
That's true.
I'm facing the other way, thinking the bird gobbled up by the fence.
Bird goes, that way.
This
goes,
way.
no, right here.
Yeah.
And I said, yes, I'm 100% sure there was a gobble. And then about 5 minutes later, it went again. Are you 100% sure? I started questioning myself then. Did I hear it or did I don't know.
You're scared to answer.
Exactly, I was scared. He had me petrified.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then it comes time to set up on the turkey. And me
Yeah,
and Cole
I'm
are
trying
good
to figure
about
what's
this.
going on.
When it's time to set up, it's like you don't play no games.
No.
It's time.
So then what happened, Virga?
I was just excited. We heard a gobble, and all of a sudden, everybody sit down. Sit down. Virga, give me a steak. Give me that steak. And I'm just like,
The decoy steak.
and I just walked into the woods, found a small tree to sit against.
Virga sat so far behind us he couldn't even hardly see the bird.
I was getting
when
yelled
Pitts
at.
yelled. He was back there calling, couldn't see anything.
I saw him from full
He was a
strut.
ran
I lost him as soon as he got to right where Pitts killed him, and I'm just like, I don't know how to
I
read him.
looked back and Virga was sitting on his hands, like in K5 when they tell you sit in the corner and sit on your hands, and he was quivering.
Yeah, like, I hope he shoots this thing. But no, I lost the bird right when it got to where he shot it. I couldn't really read him that good, but no, it was a good hunt. It was a good hunt. Besides getting screamed at by
great.
Cole. And then it went downhill from that day.
We give Virga a hard time, but giving him props. He's worlds above us in the turkey calling and sounding like a turkey. But, he does live north of the Mason-Dixon line. So those turkeys up there, they love it. These turkeys down here, they're a little different, Virga.
Yeah, they don't like me.
Sometimes they don't understand your accent.
Could be.
Yeah, speak Tex.
I'm gonna tell you,
Could be.
Virga gobbled behind me the other evening with a mouth call, and I wheeled, and Pitts was sitting beside me.
That was
And when he gobbled, Pitt's eyes got big, and I wheeled with my shotgun. I was like, "Oh, it's just Virga, just Virga."
The bad part is I was sitting behind both y'all and y'all snapped back as fast as you could, and I knew who it was. It's like,
When was
no,
it?
no,
Oh,
no,
that
no.
was the roost tree we found.
Yeah, that was the big roost tree we
The
found.
first
over there.
evening.
That we didn't go back to since.
After we had walked, if any of y'all ever hunt with Virga, put your most comfortable shoes on.
How many
Do some
miles, Virga?
stretching. James
That
clocked
day?
it. That day was 12.
That day was
12
12.
miles
Yeah,
a day.
that day was 12
Not
That was
miles.
enough.
12 miles. Light day. for
Not
Virga.
enough.
Thank the Lord y'all came and picked us up in the truck because I would have been crawling back by the time we got there.
Yeah. Got covered ground. It's covered ground. We hit a lot of properties.
I was like bro man off Martin when I got back. I'd air out my bunions. And
Make a
blisters.
sandwich.
Just here making a sandwich.
That's right. You had new shoes on that
Yeah, I
day
had
too.
some new shoes
boots
on,
scooping.
trying to break them in lightly, and I drew to hunt with Virga the first day.
Well, that was also my fault. We got to that big hayfield on the back, and we we got 200 yards down the right hand side. And I was like, let's do it. No, might as well. Might as well do it. And of course, we make it all the way back around, and by the time we get to the cut where we think the birds are going to be there.
We could have gone
And
there to
then,
begin with.
then Virga takes off like a Tasmanian devil
Just
out of
go.
there. And he's got three.
Gotta
he's
get
got,
on him.
He's got three big guys trailing behind
We
him.
had a bird gobble, and like I said, it'd been a long day. Pitts killed that more like 9:30. We've been walking since then, trying to strike one up. Hadn't heard nothing. We had a bird gobble across a creek that's a pretty good sized creek.
know
Like
it's
you're
called
not
this
going to
one.
walk across it. And Virga turns around and looks at me like he is
Dead serious.
like he is at war and the Viet Cong is over there. He turns around and looks at me and goes, "Who's ready to get wet?"
Lieutenant Dan.
And I'm sitting there looking.
That
I'm like,
creek's probably 5 feet deep, and I was gonna go. I was in the moment. No,
I was
no.
sitting there. I said, "Virga, I'm not crossing that
If they
damn creek."
told me and said, "No,
Carlos
you're not,"
told us after the fact they found an alligator in it. Like
I
Yeah.
know, yeah.
And it's sewage.
Yeah.
It's sewer water.
Yeah, it's all
it's
sewage.
voodoo
there
water.
was a turkey
Just so
gobbler.
clear, was it the Viet Cong that said that?
There was a turkey gobbler.
So it was Virga.
I lose my mind. Like I'm focused to get over there. If they told me no, I would have been. If I was by myself, I would have been across that.
So Virga
Swimming.
Virga looks at me
My
with
alligator.
like a look of disappointment. He's like, "All right, well let's just go through here." And he points through the thickest of thickets. He's like, "Let's just go through there." And he's like weaseling through there like some kind of little mole. And I'm coming behind him like Shrek, taking down saplings and stuff, trying to keep up with him. Getting hung up, my hat falls off. I think Pitts caught my hat behind me.
Yeah. Who is this guy?
Guy's like a little spider monkey.
We
Everywhere.
We get out, hit the field, and it's like running a relay race
Yeah.
after that. It's just
Yeah.
go. So we went from the day at lunchtime. Didn't do much this morning. Cole and him had a little opportunity, didn't work out. Eat lunch, and we're trying to figure out what do we do. Well, maybe let's just do this. Let's just last afternoon, supposed to rain. Let's go for it. We killed 3 birds in 3 hours.
We could
Without-
we could say why it didn't work out. That man over there that's cleaning his bird at the sink, Kevin.
Kevin, come wave in front of the GoPro. Like walk over and wave in front of the GoPro.
He missed the bird today
Will.
this morning at 12 steps.
But he also had to follow up on one that somebody else crippled, correct?
Well, I think all right. So Kevin
Had to play
missed.
backup.
Kevin missed 12 steps. Kevin missed 12 steps, and so I figured bird's too close for him. He needs him to be out there a little way. So I didn't want that bird to come any closer. So I rolled him backwards and sent him on his way. And Kevin followed up, and rolled him. Tag.
Between the two, there was 4
tag
birds
team.
killed and 9 shots.
I'm in the ammo business. That's good for the ammo business.
True.
Yeah, but when you're using your own money,
Do what?
when you're spending your own
You
money
never
with your own
put it
ammo.
on.
No.
A little miscommunication on that hunt too.
Yeah.
Caleb thought that Cole was whispering at him.
Oh, I thought
Shoot.
Cole does that whisper. That's just it. I got nervous. I thought Cole was whisper yelling at me. But what was happening was Kevin was just like trying to communicate, like I can kill him if you can't, because we were both shouldered up, and all I hear is Cole go, "Kill him!" And so,
I didn't say a word.
and so I shot when I really didn't have a good shot, and I knocked the turkey down. And when he got up to run, Kevin dirt rolled him, so it worked out.
So who's
Just right.
claiming the bird?
So Kevin
That's
killed
Kevin's
3
bird.
birds
Kevin's
today.
bird.
It's Kevin's bird.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was great for
He
me.
did
I
get
didn't
the
have to.
final count
I got
back,
to shoot a bird. I did not have to use a tag.
That's right. Win-win.
But, you know, that's a good excuse from Caleb, but I've seen Caleb take some shots now.
Okay,
He
so
says
on that
that-
note, let's flash back to
Like
last
Gates
year.
getting shot, and
Gates.
like he shoots at a turkey that's on the other side of a gate. All you hear is ding.
Oh, yeah.
Hitting the gate. And
What happened last year?
But again, he's in the ammo selling business.
Let's flash back to last year.
Last year.
Let's flash back to last year where Kevin
Last year
killed his first 2.
Last year, somebody was standing up peeing while birds are coming in, James. And
You're pissing.
birds are coming in, yes.
You're pissing like
And
20
so-
times today.
Yeah, Cole starts whisper yelling at everybody. And
Keep it inside you.
That's right. No.
basically, the turkeys came up from me to Kyle from us, strutting, never said a word. And James wills to shoot and shoots 3 times, and another one went that way. And I shot. It sounded like we were shooting doves down there.
But you also
basically.
get nervous when Cole goes, sit down, James. Sit down. They're coming.
Get down.
Shut up. Get
He's
out.
exactly, it's like to Lieutenant Dan.
Easy.
Sit down.
Easy.
Shut up.
Easy.
He always says, "Oh man."
This isn't my normal crew of hunters. These are a bunch of wimps that I normally kill. They get up in their feelings too easy.
I work
I
with
need
Jeff
to go
Simmons. I
back
don't
with
have
just
any
me
feelings.
Me and Kyle going. That's what we need to go back to.
I hunt with Cole on a weekly basis. I don't have no feelings anymore.
They got some softies.
Hey, with a 2-day hunt, it was nice to see a lot of birds killed today because weather conditions yesterday weren't the most favorable.
Yeah.
I mean, while we're
And,
talking about misses, Chris, and throwing everybody under the
Oh.
Oh, well, you know, I'll throw myself under the bus.
Oh.
We did try to roost a bird last night, right at the end of the day. I threw a Hail Mary at one. I'm not in the ammo selling business. I'm in the ammo buying business.
bus. We appreciate that.
And I figure, you know, what the heck? Throw some lead at one.
I used to sling one out.
I kind of boogered that hunt up. We were sneaking down the lane where we'd heard turkey gobble, and normally when a turkey's standing in the lane and you get in the same lane with him, he's down there 100 yards. You're like, I'm gonna call. He's gonna come right up the lane. We're gonna shoot him. It's gonna be beautiful. As soon as we hit the call, walk up the lane. He dives in the biggest mesquite cactus thicket possible and starts making a loop around us. And so I'm sitting there focused with the camera on the lane, like, I don't know where he went, but he's about to pop out in gun range at any time. And I look at Chris, and Chris says, he saw him. And I'm so deaf, if you whisper to me in the hunt, half of it I can't hear. So I'm like, I think I said, did you hear him or see him? He said, no, I see him, or I see him over
I
there.
see him now looking
Yeah.
at us.
And then he says, it's Jake's. And at that point, by that time during the day, we had so many bad encounters with Jakes running off our longbeards. Like, I was fed up with these stupid Jakes.
We were about to shoot a Jake just to
We
tease
had-
us.
all week.
We had 6 come in, running a longbeard off, 2 longbeards off to the right. Then we moved like 500 yards on a different turkey goblin, called in the same 6 Jakes, had stood up to scare them off, run them off, got on these last turkeys. So when he said he sees the Jakes again, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I stand up to look at them and see them with my nose, and basically I'm fixing to scare them off again. And as soon as I do that, I hear and see at the same time a turkey come drumming in, like between 2 cactus, like boom, and it's not a Jake. And I was like, crap. Like right there in range, he saw me, I saw him, we made eye contact. Wasn't good. And
He didn't like that?
no, and he kind of
It's like
he
standing
broke
at the
strut.
stall
And he stood
plate
there,
making eye contact.
and he went behind a cactus. And when he went behind the cactus, I dove for the camera, and at the same time telling Chris, shoot him if you get a shot. And so at that point, we was throwing Hail Marys,
But it worked out though because we missed them, going to do the honorable thing, make sure we didn't hit them, didn't see any blood or anything. We ended up roosting him and a couple of others. So this morning we knew exactly where to start because we knew where they pitched up for the night.
that's right. We actually were looking for the turkey. We walked back up on the group that were just hanging out doing turkey things, and right before they roosted, and sat down and roosted them. And but we didn't kill them this morning off the roost. A long day. What time did you end up killing yours?
Today,
Yeah, 3 something.
about 30 minutes after you and Ramsey killed yours. So yeah around 3:45, 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Good hunts though.
So we talking about turkeys should do, you think I'm going to call, he's going to come down that road. We were set up this afternoon, and Cole's calling. Kevin and I got our guns ready, and Kevin said that turkey should come right down this road. I said, I don't ever like to say what a turkey should do, because he did not. He did like what you're talking about. He went under a fence, through some brush, back across, and circled around, and we ended up, that's the one we tag teamed. We say we're going to take both of us, kill this bird. So we both shot him.
It was that pea-sized brain that outsmarts us every day.
Now, yesterday, we had a bird yesterday that gobbled 150 yards from us, was absolutely on fire. Took him 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours to get to us. I knew it had been, I didn't know how long it had been because we'd been ready. Pitts told me like 5 or 6 times, get ready, Caleb, he's coming. I said, Pitts, you said that an hour and a half ago. He's a bird still doing whatever.
Lift your spirits.
Hey, you were boosting comments. You were like, oh, hey, Pitts kept on like he could tell I was getting ready. He's like, he's gonna come. He's gonna come. Well, I tell you how long it was. Cole is the one that wants you to wait till he gets as close as he can, you know. And the bird is out there behind a tree at 80-something yards, and I'm just sitting there.
76.
And Pitts he's done ranged him. Pitts is like he's gonna come in a minute. He's gonna come. And so I'm being patient, trying to be calm. Don't do anything stupid. You know, I'm talking to myself. Whole scenario. Cole leans over, whisper, yells at me, Caleb, can you kill him? I said, no, I can't kill him. Cole, he's 80 yards. He said, he's 76.
Then I was going, I think you can do it.
Then Pitts is sitting over. He's like, I can see his head take a shot.
2.5 hours staring at the sucker.
Man,
I'm telling you.
He came in and did it.
When he
did.
worked, though, he came in very pretty.
Finally.
Strutted it all the way
Finally.
in, put on a good show.
Not to mention my camera battery's dying right when he was strutting in.
So it's funny talking about turkeys doing turkey things.
Yep.
This afternoon we got sat down, heard a gobble, turkeys gonna come through this gate, come down this fence line, exactly what they're supposed to do. And you just grow impatient, right? You hear the gobble, you wait and you wait, nothing happens. I didn't have to wait 2 hours, but I'd grow a little impatient. I'd take my glove off so I could work my phone. I don't know, I'd look at an email, I'd check Facebook, whatever. And it's like as soon as I pull my glove off, that turkey gobble again. Like, oh, they're getting closer. Put my glove back on, mask back up, and then nothing. 20 minutes later, nothing. Pull my glove off, pull my phone out, here comes the gobble again. So I was like, well, I guess I just need to keep my glove off, because every time I pull it off, they gobble and they get a little bit closer. So if they see my hand, they see my head.
Accuracy and innovation live on in Browning X-Bolt rifles. The X-Bolt Pro family features ultra-stable carbon fiber stocks, the protection of Cerakote finishes, fluted barrels and bolts, and the innovative Recoil Hog muzzle brake. The Recoil Hog reduces felt recoil by as much as 77% while minimizing muzzle climb and dust signature to keep your downrange target in sight. Put performance in your crosshairs and squeeze the trigger on X-Bolt accuracy today.
Yesterday, we're sitting down in a spot where these turkeys have been coming in the evenings, and we hear this turkey gobbling his head off a long way away, 300 or 400 yards, just gobbling. And so me and Chris finally, it tires us up. We're like, let's go over there. We're going to go to him. We stand up. We start going that direction, calling. We never hear him again. We end up walking like 5 miles in a big loop. Never hear nothing.
On a 500-acre piece of property that we're really only focused on about 200 acres.
We walked the whole
We just did
leg.
NASCAR laps.
Yes. Sit back down, not sitting down, 1 minute, and the daggum turkey gobbles again in the same spot. I'm like, what in the world? But that's the turkey we ended up getting on right at the roost, I think. But
Well, that's like the first day. We were on the one piece of property on one side of the creek, hunted it all day, didn't hear any gobbles, didn't see any birds. So we took a 15-minute trip around the creek in the truck to the other side of the property. Went down in there.
What's this, Alligator Creek?
Yes, Alligator Creek.
And we did not walk a straight line. We walked the perimeter.
Yeah. This was a 12-mile day, 12.1 mile day. And we get over to the creek you can't cross because it's full of doo-doo water and alligators.
Virga was ready to go swimming.
And
That turkey going.
You ready to get wet?
Yes.
yeah.
I was looking for ways to build a bridge.
But we're standing there and the bird gobbles right where we were 30 minutes ago.
Yes,
And I'm
right,
like, good
right there.
gosh. We did all this work to get to the other side of the creek, and now one just hammers where we just were.
Yeah.
Frustrating, to say the least.
So before we finish up, we hadn't touched one topic. Mustache Militia.
Hey, it's the best thing in the world, man.
Right.
The dynamic duo
I'm
right
glad
here.
that convinced me to shake my face.
You know,
I tried to get
But-
James to get it done.
I think everybody.
There's
ought
too
to
many
do it.
chins,
All y'all
there's
got
too
full
much bacon
beards,
fat
you
back
know, and
Yeah.
we just,
My aunt's in it too.
you know.
Well, we don't have to wear a mask when we turkey hunt with a full beard.
What did he say?
He said my aunt said it too.
Oh,
It's all
man.
good.
Appreciate you.
Well, it's been a good just couple days. Feels like it's longer than that, but it's only been a couple days and we've killed how many turkeys?
7? Didn't we say, Cole? 7.
Seven,
We got
missed two.
one. We got
I
one
was part of
guy.
one.
We got one guy in camp that has not killed, and he's got to fly out pretty early in the morning. Kyle
got one roosted.
got one roosted, so hopefully it happens early. And are you gonna let Virga try to redeem himself, or are you gonna leave him?
So
I'm just happy to see a long beard or a turkey. I mean,
we're going
it's just fun
to
see.
take Virga's calls from him. And then when he sits down, Cole's going to tie him to the tree so he can't go walk 12 miles.
Just take the woodpecker away from him.
You take it back there.
Y'all ever seen Crocodile Dundee where he goes on walkabout?
That's Virga.
That's Virga turkey
Except
hunting.
it's crocodile farva.
Crocodile farva.
That's not
Good night, mate.
That's perfect.
That's not
So-
a turkey call. This is a turkey.
One day left. It's going to be raining, but we're here. We're at 410 Outfitters. Carlos Riojas. He's started an outfitting business down in Beeville, Texas, and it's been really, really good. We'll, if you're watching this podcast on YouTube, you can look at the number on the screen now. We'll leave it up there. But Caleb, look on your phone and call out Carlos's number. The people that are listening, if they want to call him about booking a hunt.
While he's looking up that number, the birds that were killed, there was not a small long
Monsters.
beard in the group.
No, we did
I
not
looked at
kill
those
any
birds.
2-year-old birds. They
No.
were all older,
Four.
bigger birds.
I think there were four.
Kevin's was 70.9.
Kevin's got one that we're going to register because Kyle said it was.
He scored 70.925. And then Kevin also killed a 64 something, and Ramsey killed a 66.4.
Yeah.
Three
We,
monsters.
all our birds had really good beards, really
They're
good
all
hooks.
typical. No, we hadn't killed any double beards. It's all typical single bearded turkeys. Now,
all right, so
2-year-old walks in there tomorrow, he's getting shot though. So
heck yeah, in a heartbeat, son.
there's also a 300-pound hog that may get shot.
Yeah, any hog needs
Yeah.
shot. 30, 300, it don't matter. Virga, I don't know what the guy was doing this afternoon. He caught up
big
Arnold
Piglet.
the
I didn't even
pig
call.
instead of a turkey.
Old Peppa Pig come and put around with bits.
That's what happened.
Hey, I'm telling you,
So-
that little pig came in. I got a video of him right here.
So I've got it. Hey, get that to Kyle. We'll overlay that. We'll overlay that on the podcast.
Listen to him.
I can put it right here.
He gets.
Is that a wild pig?
He
or
thought
a
he was a big boy though, huh?
It's a wild pig.
I think it's a wild pig.
It's a wild pig.
It's got the
Wow.
Or potbelly got out.
He's pretty cool though. I kind of wanted to keep him as a pet.
You should have caught him. Firehouse needed a pig.
How are you gonna get him on the airplane tomorrow?
I don't
So
know.
just say he's a.
All I gotta do is
He's
say,
a. What do they call them?
That's your service animal.
Service animal.
put a little leash on him.
Yeah, he's a service animal.
Be like Varsity Blues. Call him Bacon.
Yeah.
Best dog you ever
I
had.
love that dog.
Or I could just put him in my carry-on and not tell anybody. Getting on the plane.
starts oinking.
I love that dog.
Sir, what's in your bag?
Squeal for me, Piggy.
Billy Bob, that's a pig. I love that dog.
I love that dog.
What's making them in here?
So, all right, for the ones looking for the phone number, Carlos Riojas is area code 361-549-0064. That's area code 361-549-0064. Carlos Riojas.
Again, that's 410 Outfitters.
Yeah,
410 Outfitters, Beeville, Texas.
Beeville, Texas.
that's right. Rio turkeys, Rio
I've
grind
been to a lot
turkeys.
of turkey camps over the years. And top.
For a guy
The
just getting
food
started.
was worth it. The food itself was
Oh
worth it.
man,
Yeah. No, I mean we ate.
That steak
Every
tonight was
Yeah.
Well,
gigantic.
that might be one of the biggest steaks I've ever had.
Good steak.
Yeah.
Very
Great steak. Great steak.
open flame right outside there.
Yeah.
Just perfect.
Great for a fat guy.
I'm hungry again.
All right. Well,
All right, we got one more to kill tomorrow.
Cole looks like he's fixing to go to bed. I don't know why. I thought
We
we were
woke-
hang
we
out
woke
for a little
Cole
while.
up. He's got his mind right.
Finish
We can
chewing
just look-
before you talk.
You're right. It was very, very rude.
Spitting crumbs all over. Spitting crumbs all over the guy's shotgun mic.
This guy hit with something. He's like, oh.
What is it that distinguishes the best? A wanting to defy reason, disrupt industry, and captivate the imagination. To be better, you should look further, dream bigger. Aspire by Bandit. Superior.
You actually kept it pretty clean over here for eating a granola bar.
He's sitting in his chair.
I'm impressed.
well, until we see you again, we appreciate y'all.
Yep.
Hey, you want to know? I feel like the reason why they missed. You know, I'm an anti-red dot guy.
Are you?
I'm an anti.
All right. Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I just had to throw this up there.
That was the first. That was the first thing I got
I
this
wanna
morning. I
hear
was
this.
sitting here listening for a turkey,
Yeah.
and Cole texted me, "Kevin just missed." And I was like, "Dang, man! I thought you were finna send me a picture of turkey."
Did Kevin
This red.
Tried
Kevin
to get him
have
to take a
Caleb's
different
gun?
gun, and
Yeah, he had
took-
he had my gun. He had my gun, and so Cole's like, "This red dot's off." I was like, "There's no way it's off. I killed one yesterday. I shot it before we left." I said, "How far was the
He didn't
bird?"
shoot it once he got to camp.
I said, "How far was the bird?" Cole said, "Maybe 14 steps." I said, "Well, you can blame that on anything you want. You ain't blaming on me nor my gun."
You
I
got
said,
a
"You
red
could have
dot on
had
that
eyes
410?
closed."
You got a red dot on that 410.
I did not miss with that 410.
You didn't hit him good.
I hit him.
Now hold on, let's play both sides of this party here. I missed with open sight.
And
he
you know
killed
what?
with an open sight.
Let's just say, I rolled him with
Hey,
410. He
everybody
got
have
to
their
run
own
off,
opinion.
and
Everybody
Kevin
have their own. Y'all are all red
Kevin
dots.
cleaned
I'm
him
not.
I got
up.
on the red dot game.
Kevin cleaned him up with
You
my
are?
20 gauge with the red dot.
Last year I got on the red dot game.
And,
I don't know
and
why.
what do we say? Overlap the
Like
footage of Cole in Oklahoma last year.
Oh, I called
From
you
what?
out.
Anti-red
Oklahoma
dot.
last year.
Oh,
Called you
yes,
out.
yes. Shooting out of
Bang,
shadows.
bang, 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 bang.
Anybody yell at him?
About 14 steps.
No. Because you know why? You can't yell at Cole. He's too nice.
I'm a red dot guy, but I have also
want
had my
to
red
go
dot
on-
be
oh,
off
yeah,
Oh
too.
my gosh.
Yeah, I think
See
for
more
filming,
red dot
if you're
messages
especially
than
if you're
open
self-filming. red
But my
dot's the
red
way
dot
to
will
go.
kill every turkey in America from 0 to 64 yards 100% of the time when it's on.
What about New Jersey with the woodpecker call?
The woodpecker call scares them away, so you won't get an opportunity
That's
if
a
you
big
have the
fat
woodpecker
The problem
call.
is, I'll call New Jersey out right now. I get guys blowing cold call at 4:30 in the morning. You're public land. You get there, you're finally settled in there. You're right there. You're like, I hope I don't get shot today.
God,
You're like,
That's pretty good, Virg.
it's like,
yeah, that's pretty good.
it's like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Did the
God,
turkey gobble?
slap your
No,
horse.
a turkey didn't gobble.
Well, maybe
Okay.
those crows just left the chemical plant and
Well-
everybody, you know,
Probably.
they're in New Jersey.
Probably.
Virga just reminded me of something. So James hunted with me and Jeff Simmons last year at Mescalera.
Shouldn't have said nothing. Kevin.
Jeff
Thought it was
couldn't.
over.
See that?
Jeff's got a really good natural hoot, and James has, I guess he has aspired to be. He wants to be
He's going to win the
as
NWTF.
great a turkey
Owl
hunter as
contest.
Jeff is. So James has gone home and done some homework, watched YouTube videos, whatever.
You
He
weren't
has
murder, I know on that.
learned how to hoot. Go on, give it to us, James.
Jeff Simmons, if you're watching this, I did take your advice. son, you only need to hoot once.
That's right.
And that's all they gotta hear. It's gotta
Well, you
be
did
sharp,
it
it's gotta be
15 times
loud.
the other day.
Run that.
You talking about don't do the 8, like don't worry about the 8 hooter, just
It
the
ain't
just
gotta be
the
eight,
one
it's
of
gotta
the
be
8.
one sharp one.
It's gotta be
All
the
right,
who
all right,
cooked for
let's hear it.
you.
Who cooks for you all?
I'm a who cooks for you all guy.
That's right.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna say this.
Now, he only got one turkey to gobble with that, but it was pretty good.
That's one of the
And
best.
rewind the clip to yesterday morning.
That turkey's in a chicken coop over there in the yard.
That was yesterday evening. Yesterday morning,
so-
there was 14 goblins.
What's the turkey's name in the America?
America.
Little disclaimer, anybody that comes hunting with Carlos does have a turkey in his yard in a chicken coop named America who has a hell of a gobble, and even though we know he's there, every time he gobbles, we're like, oh, did you hear that? It's like, oh, it's America
And he's about
again.
200 yards from where we're staying.
Yeah.
right now. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
hear him gobble.
You come out the back
every
porch.
day.
Yeah, you walk out on the porch and hear get a beer, and wow, America gobbles over there.
He might be on Monty's wall.
And for those of y'all listening at home, don't listen to Caleb. Kyle dropped the footage of yesterday morning of the birds gobbling in the trees.
Man, he's logging all this footage. Go back to 35 minutes.
I called in an owl yesterday.
Your hoot's not
Did I
bad.
not,
We-
Chris?
Great footage of one,
That
too.
sucker was angry at me
And not only
hooting
did we
being
call
there.
him in, he followed us about
We heard
3
two
different
this morning.
spots.
They didn't
Yeah, I called him in a couple times. He kept dive
We
bombing
did
us.
here, yeah.
Yeah. Those are the first 2 hoot owls I've ever actually heard in Texas this morning. And turkeys did not gobble.
We just,
Well, we
They
had-
like a coyote in Texas.
we
They do love
we had
coyote
turkeys
in
gobbled
Texas.
as an owl, crow, airplane, helicopter,
Thunder, lightning.
truck door.
Yeah.
I just had hens all week.
Not
Me and
all
Kevin
of
tried gunfire today. Give them gobble with the gunfire.
We had one gobble at gunfire today. Hog got shot. Turkey.
Piglet, hens, Jake. I just want to see a long period.
Not Varga.
Cole, you want to go another 45 minutes, 50,
I'm
hour?
about to leave it with y'all fellas.
Huh?
I've enjoyed it, but I'm about to go to bed.
All right, we got early morning, killing a bird, and
Flying home.
Headed home. We're going to be hunting a thunderstorm in the morning.
That's right, we are.
Virgo,
Yo.
real quick, 1 minute or less. What's the strategy for killing turkeys in thunderstorms?
In thunderstorms,
In heavy rain.
I think we just sit up right on his ass.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
If he's already in the tree, you just get right under him. If
I
you
like
get,
to be, I think he's in a pitch. Is there like a road there? What do you
yeah.
call it, sir?
Oh, it's a big wide open field.
No trees.
He's in a pitch
You want to know
right
my
there.
strategy for,
If he's
for
rain-
hunting
if it's
turkeys
raining
in
all
heavy,
night,
heavy
you know,
rain?
Right there.
Shoot him out of the tree.
Sleep in the bed. Stay sleeping in. But we're going to try it.
Yeah, no.
Is there
We gotta
anything
try it.
worse
Well,
than-
something
Last
like
day.
this, you have them roosted, you feel pretty confident you hunt over there.
I can tell you
We
what,
gotta hunt.
when we
We
get there, I'll
gotta
show you what
Is it
Lenny's sitting
100%?
on.
99.
Anything look worse than a wet turkey after a rainstorm?
No.
See, the fact that we were
No.
told that this morning, too, and that's the whole reason that I went with Virga this morning,
I know.
and not with you.
Virga said that it would look legit.
It was, we had a couple
Yeah, but
different
they stayed 30
factors
minutes
thrown in there.
And guess where the turkeys
A
were
couple different
roosted?
factors thrown
They
in
was,
there.
About
they was
400
walking laps
yards
before the
across
sun
the
even came up.
Hey, if that sun comes back up,
Turkey hadn't even woke up yet. Virga done left.
Varga put 3 miles on his boots the other morning before fly down time.
You talking about Florida?
you gotta make it happen. I don't like sitting back.
Cole, I know you're ready to go to bed, but what did Virga tell you the other evening when we were sitting? We were trying to just sit still and see if we could hear one, see one, whatever. Like, let's just sit here and see what happens. Late
Florida?
afternoon, what did Virga
Was it
say?
in Florida?
The Tom Brady.
Oh my god.
The Tom Brady
I'm
analysis.
that sick in my stomach reading that.
This is
about
good.
to
Did you hear this one? This is good.
But I will say, I'm like Virga. I like to go too. I'm
Yeah.
a walker.
So
But
we're sitting.
Cover ground, running gun, that's always been
But
my
we
it always
needed-
will be my style.
we needed to sit in this case. And Virga's like anti-sit at any time, and he's fuming over there, like fuming. Smoke's coming out of his nostrils. I'm basically ready for him to get back to the Jersey Shore where he lives.
Oh, it's not where it lives.
And I'm ready for him to get
Not
back.
where it lives.
Snooky and Jay Wow.
Yes.
Not where it lives.
Yes, his family is on the beach.
He's a
right
beach ball.
His family is on the beach waiting. His family is on the beach waiting for him to get back.
Absolutely not. And then now we're going to go to the clip of Dairy Country, where I'm from.
We don't have any
Roll
clips
it.
of that.
Well,
But,
you will.
but we'll go back
I'm
to this.
sending
What we
you
were
a bunch
saying.
of
He was
We'll roll the
fuming.
garbage island
He's
across.
sending me booklets and text messages, like booklets, and I'm reading constantly. I can't even respond because it's like text.
typing novels.
Text.
He's sitting, what,
And
10
he
steps
gets
behind
me.
you?
No, a little ways behind me, and he's fuming. I'm looking over there, and he's like mad as can be. And I look over there, and he goes, "What we're doing right here?" Or I was reading it basically. I'll paraphrase this. This is the same thing as the Super Bowl. The New England Patriots down by 3, and they have Tom Brady on the bench
In the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter. And they're down by 3 with 2 minutes left, and I look at my phone and I'm just like, such an exaggeration.
I will say this too.
He's comparing himself to
throwing
Tom Brady.
Trying to throw it from 2 yards out.
He's comparing himself to Tom, and at that point in time,
Was that this afternoon?
No,
that
it
was
was
the
the
first
first day we were
afternoon.
here. I was ready for him to
That
leave.
first day.
No.
I was ready for him to go back home after that.
He did say that this afternoon though. He said, "You've got a world championship turkey collar just sitting here, not letting it go."
After y'all had y'all's conversation,
Oh my God.
after y'all had y'all's
It's countywide.
conversation about if he
Countywide.
could call or not, he's back there fuming, and
Or
they're
after I
like,
text him.
they're like 50, 60 yards behind us. We
He's
rolled
texting me
up.
kindergarten questions.
Well, I
And
know
I'm
that.
like, why am I even talking to him right now?
I know that.
That's the only education he's got.
From the South New Jersey
Sure.
turkey call champion.
The whole
Golf.
rule was no calling.
The only reason he won
and
is on
all
the
of a
thing.
sudden though, I hear a and I get a text right away goes from Virga that goes, "That was James."
I wanted to make it clear that was not me. That was the owl hooter. That was our owl hooter.
He was so bad. I said, "Are you really gonna call?" I said, "Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's 6:30.
That was our owl hooter. Our owl hooter came in on the 9th.
Old Kitty Powers coming into that.
He sold James out like that. I mean, the second the call stopped, my phone went brr, brr, brr. I pick it up. That was James.
Please don't tell my regional directors back in Jersey.
Don't tell Cole. It was James.
The best part was, I could see Pitt sitting there. I was waiting to look back.
I looked back and he's going.
He pointed. James calling.
Oh, man.
And guess what happened?
But the comparison.
First we called him all afternoon.
That's what you
That
said.
was good.
It was the worst. It was the worst set of text messages I've ever
He's got to do the
heard.
same one.
It was awful. Compared himself to Tom Brady. Me and Virga used to be better than we are now.
Oh, me.
But
That's before you started yelling at
it
it.
is ridiculous.
It is.
I wish he'd take it.
Very, very belittling. Very belittling.
Virga, put one in and close us out for the last 30 seconds with like a like the fly down cackle that we're going to use in the morning.
Now we have to ask: is this his
The biggest
call
turkey
box,
pouch.
or is this a random call he's picking up?
How do you put that in the vest?
That's just rent. I mean, that's his, but yeah. See, if y'all can see this, Virga has a tackle box full of diaphragm calls.
You see this the first
So
night that
Virga-
we got here.
Virga builds for bone collector game calls.
The first night that we got here, he's got 87 of the same calls,
Tip them over, boy.
and he spent 3 hours trying to pick out which call he was going to use.
Like,
Feels
like
like,
the burger.
feels like Antiques Roadshows. in here.
Like an idiot.
Now, what would you value that tackle box at?
$12.
That wasn't the fly
That's all I got.
He asked for your fly down tackle.
I'll flat out cackle. This morning we did one. Did you hear that flat out cackle this morning? I think it's scared the crap out of Carlos. I had the wing too. Where was up? I know, I see Carlos sitting in front of me, he goes. I'm like, sold that one. No, I really like tree up
Your
and
day
stuff.
was complete.
What's that?
Pretty good. Gobble at him one time. that'll get you
That's
shot.
the right gobble
You
call.
get shot in North Louisiana doing that. Cause I wheeled around at you yesterday.
Jersey Public.
Pitch
I won't-
jump too. Pitch
Oh,
jump.
yeah.
Jersey Public. I won't do any of that either.
The funniest thing though was the second morning when he was with the other group and wasn't with us, and said the turkeys were on roost and they started flying by him and just like right by him, and he said, "I swear one of those turkeys made eye contact with me." He said he was flying down and went.
Dude, that day, we had 3 jakes and like 15 hens, and then like to see them all in the trees. I'm like, this is gonna happen. There's a gobbler in there, and they're all flying. They're all going like flying.
One of them made eye contact
with
him.
And they're only 8 feet off the ground, and one's coming right at me. And I swear, she's like. They were so close and so low. I felt it. She's just
Main bugs you
continue going. No, there was so many birds there. A lot of jakes. Yeah, I mean, we want to see it as hunters and conservationists. We want to see more hatches of jakes and stuff. But then there's weeks like we had here, where the properties I was hunting, a lot of jakes. Good thing, but for hunting it's a little bit tough. And like Kyle said before, these jakes pushing the gobblers off, and it happens all the time.
But the weather changed today. We saw a lot of longbeards across all groups today. So I mean, they were there.
We scared them 6 jakes to the neighbors.
It
They
is-
let them fly to the neighbors.
It's just the jakes were a lot more active.
Yeah, it's the best thing to do there.
And for us,
So may your neighbors have jakes and you have longbeards.
Tomorrow. I say it all the time. I mean, it's hunting. You're gonna run into days where it's miserable, but you have to hunt hard every single day, because all those days that doesn't work out, it's gonna end up being an awesome hunt, and you're gonna look back and go, man, that hunt was freaking awesome. But all the other crappy hunts led to that.
man, that hunt
I mean,
Cox was great.
Yeah. But no, you gotta hunt hard.
I'm about to hit stop.
We're gonna. This is just a kickoff of the 24 season.
Yeah.
We'll keep going, and we'll have to check in with everybody as it goes, and keep everybody updated. And hopefully our Virga gets a little redemption in the morning in the thunderstorm and the rain.
I need it.
And, need it. All right, everybody have a safe trip home, and thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.